Okay. I just quit my job. Oh my God. When you say it out loud, it's even more real. Oh my God. I just quit my job. Oh my. I just walked away from a 6-figure income with full benefits without a plan. I have no plan. I have no job lined up. I don't have a plan. I think now the anxiety is starting to kick in because I'm starting to feel very nervous that I quit my job. I quit my job. I just said it like 1,000 times, but I quit my job. Oh my God. Okay, I feel better. I'm not a crazy lady anymore. I know. It was just all the anxiety, but now I let the news sink in and I feel better. I swear I'm not crazy. Let me explain. Most people quit their job because they hate their job. They feel undervalued or underappreciated. They dislike the corporate culture where they feel they have very little power and very little flexibility. And I don't hate my job. For the record, I do not hate my job. But I do experience burnout. And in medicine, we all experience extreme burnout because there's just so much going on in medicine. You know what I'm talking about, the demanding patients, the government interference. I'm not gonna lie and paint this picture perfect image that life in medicine is glamorous, because it's not. It's burnout, a lot of burnout. I experience burnout all the time, but it's always been manageable. Burnout was never enough for me to walk away from a career that I love, because I love what I do. I love being a PA every day. And for as long as I can remember, my dream was to be a PA. One day I woke up and I was a certified PA. Life was good. I was earning a great income. I didn't have to study all the time. I finally felt like I had my life under control. I was a real adult doing adulting things. Then over time, things got mundane. I woke up, I went to work, I came home, I cooked dinner, I Netflixed and chilled, and repeat. I became comfortable. I was living a very comfortable life, and I was content. And something happened. I began to wonder, what's next? I spent years waiting for the next big thing to happen to me. Maybe some sort of big promotion that will move me to a big city. Maybe having a new baby would change my life. It didn't. It just made me more sleep deprived. And I thought maybe I would, inherit $1 million from a random patient like you see in the movies. Something big was gonna happen to me. But nothing happened. And I just became more and more bitter because I had nothing to look forward to. I no longer had a goal to chase. Because you see, my entire life, I've been hustling, working hard to chase my dreams, to be the first person in my family to graduate college. But once I accomplished my dreams, I was like, what now? Is this it? Is this all I'll ever be? And this was one of my biggest fear in life, that I peaked, that being a PA is all I'll ever be, and that it was all I'll ever accomplish. And I kept asking myself that one question, is this it? It took 5 years out of PA school for me to realize that being a PA was only a fraction of my dream, because my dreams are so much bigger right now. And I took two kids in a pandemic to make me realize that I want more out of my life. And this is the reason why I chose not to go to PA school at 23 years old, because I wanted to do something else. I didn't know at 23 years old what something else was, but this is my something else. 2020 was a big year for me. I had a newborn baby. I was a mom of 2. The pandemic, I was a frontline worker, and I just started a blog. I took out my phone, and I just started talking about COVID and translating all these journal articles. And then I suddenly was generating an audience of medical students and PA students, and I was making TikToks and Reels, and within a few months, my account grew to 20,000 followers. I didn't know how to handle the amount of DM coming in. I didn't know how to handle being super mom and a healthcare worker in the pandemic and a blog and a podcast. I was in way over my head. I felt so overwhelmed. But at the same time, it was so exciting. I was connecting with so many people on the internet, telling my story. People were listening, and I finally felt like I had a voice. And this social media thing I don't know how it happened. I learned so much about how to write captions, how to engage my audience, how to use Canva to make graphics so my followers would read and share what I was writing. And I was learning how to speak better for my YouTube videos, for podcasts, for webinars and conferences. And suddenly opportunities were coming. APA knocked on my door, PA schools knocked on my door, asking me to speak to their students about personal finance. And suddenly I found a new love for real estate. And I wanted to learn more about being an investor. I wanted to learn how to build generational wealth. And I wanted to teach my followers, my audience, and so they come on this journey with me. And I love learning all these things. I was reading all these books, and suddenly I was so passionate about something different, something new. And it's a different kind of passion. You see, my entire life, for as long as I remember, 10 years old, I knew I wanted to go into medicine. There was never been a doubt. It was medicine, medicine, or medicine. And if you ask me, Sam, if you weren't a PA, what would you be? I'd say a doctor. I say an ultrasound tech. I would say, I don't know, something in medicine, because that's all I ever knew. It's all I ever wanted to be. Until this year, I found a new me. I found something that I'm so passionate about, that's a life outside of medicine. And I love it. I love it so much. And I can't stop learning. I just wanted to keep learning more about how to grow a business, how to be an entrepreneur, how to do all these things. And I can't do it all. I really can't. I can't be a mom of 2 kids, be a full-time PA, a blogger, a YouTuber, a podcaster, an investor, and I had to give something up. And I can't give up my kids, because that's frowned upon in society, so I gave up my job. And it was a big decision. It was such a big decision. I walked away from a 6-figure income. I took 3 steps back to hopefully make 5 steps forward. And it's so scary. It is one of the scariest things that I will ever do, because I've never not had a full-time job. It's not me. It's not who I am. And this is way, way out of my comfort zone. And I'm really scared. I really am. But this is what I want. This is what I want to do. I'm going to take a year off and just go all in, all on me. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I'll ever honestly leave medicine, because I love being a PA and I love this community. But I want to try something different this year. Just for a year. I'm taking a year off to focus in and try something different. And if it all fails, I still have my job as a PA. And if I hate it, I still can be a PA. But I'm not afraid to gamble, and I'm not afraid to try something different. And I never want to be afraid. Even at 50 or 60 or 80 years old, if I want to go back to school to become a botanist, or I want to learn a new musical instrument, I want to be that person that does that. I don't want to ever be afraid to take a new opportunity. So it's a big, big pay cut from a 6-figure salary to a 0 salary. But I want to make it work, and I'm excited to share my entire journey with you guys. And I hope you follow me along the way. I want to show you what life is like to convert from being an employee to an entrepreneur. And I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope you're excited for me, and I hope you're excited with me. And I hope we both learn something with this journey. So thank you for listening. That is all.